Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Whitney, also known as Wisdom Wit. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Just wanted to come on and just send out a message because I'm quite sure a lot of people could use this message, but I'm also quite sure a lot of people will experience something like this in their lifetime. I'm here to tell you, I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but a lot of the times when you start to elevate in life, you start to accomplish things, you start to succeed, just know that everyone will not be happy for you. Now, there are some good people that will be genuinely happy for you, but just know that there will also be some people that will not be happy for you. You know, a lot of us have come from humble beginnings, have went through hard times, experienced poverty, just experienced a number of different things in this life that can kind of have you stuck and stagnant. And a lot of people that were around us that witnessed us go through these hard times are some of the very same people that will not be happy once you start to elevate in life, once you start to grow, once they see that God is in your life, God is for you, God's favor is all over you. Well, I'm here to tell you that regardless of how people feel about what it is that you're accomplishing, know that whatever is meant, you will have. Whatever God has intended for you, you will have it. You will find it. He will bless you with it. There's no man on earth that can take anything from you. There's no man on earth that could hinder the blessings that God has stored up for you. You know, I know a lot of the times when we begin to see that certain people aren't happy for us, it can sometimes bother us. It can sometimes trigger us, and it could actually take over your mental space because you get to the point where you just can't understand how and why someone can't be happy for you. A lot of the times people don't want to see you doing good. And what I guess what I really mean by that is there's that saying that people is content with you doing okay. But when you start to grow, when you start to elevate, and when you start to evolve, sometimes passing the season that they may be in, they really start to have a problem with it. Well, just know that there's no need to seek revenge. There's no need to become upset. There's no need to say things that you may regret. You have to pray for people like that because a lot of the times people are miserable. People are going through their own problems. People are frustrated. And sometimes people are even working towards things that seem to just happen for you overnight. So understand that a lot of the times the enemy works through those closest to you to try to hinder you, to try to slow you down, to just try to block you from your blessings. So I'm not sure who needs to hear this message, but yeah, I just want to come on and talk a little bit about it because I think this is something that everyone will deal with in their lifetime. And if you aren't one of the ones, then you are certainly blessed, which we all are blessed, but it's really nice to have people around you that are genuinely happy for you. You know, a lot of us really struggle throughout this lifetime. Some of us, it stemmed from childhood, just the things that we experienced, the things that we had to come up around. So to get to a point where you're able to see the light, you're starting to see God's hand work, and you're starting to truly see some success. It is amazing. It is such a powerful thing. But just know that you can't worry about who's happy for you. Know that as long as you're happy, you're grateful, you know that you're blessed. That's really all that matters. Sometimes we have to learn to pray for people and just continue to move on. Know that if God has blessed you with something, you deserve it. It was meant for you. And he wants you to enjoy it. Don't let anyone else in unhappiness, stop you from enjoying what God has blessed you with. Because I know sometimes the enemy wants us to get all wrapped up in, to get all wrapped up in the things that do not serve us, so it can slow us down, so it can hinder us. But none of that will truly work if you know that God has great things in store for you. You know, also, a lot of the times people that have seen you struggle, people that know you came from humble beginnings, people that know you experienced poverty in this lifetime. They really expected you to stay stuck in in the poverty season and the struggle season. A lot of the people, you'd be surprised how many people crossed you out, how many people looked over you, and how many people had no doubt that you wouldn't be anything in this lifetime, that you wouldn't accomplish anything. And for you to just elevate, for you to succeed, for you to do the things that your heart desires, for you to be blessed by God, it's really taken them by storm. So a lot of people may even have problems with the way your life is panning out. Like I say, people didn't expect you to do much in this lifetime. And I'm not sure who's noticed this, but it's that one person that everyone just looks over, crosses out, and pays no mind, doesn't take that one person serious. And that's usually that one person that will be the golden child, the chosen one, the special one, the one to break generational curses, the one to do just things that their bloodline, has never seen before. And it's really amazing to see how the black sheep, the underdog, flourishes in this life. God uses those that no one would ever expect to be the one to just take things to the next level. Know that if you are in a place where you're working hard, you're doing what you desire, you're starting to see your heart's desires come to pass, know that you're on the right path. Know that God has a plan for you. Know that God knows what you want, and God is certainly blessing you with it. And everything that you haven't seen come to pass yet, know that God has it stored up for you. It's already yours. A lot of the times it's just a matter of staying within the perfect alignment, and just continuing to move on the path that God has destined for you. So once again, don't get so wrapped up in the way people feel about you, how people treat you. Sometimes realize that you have to keep your blessings to yourself. Sometimes move in silence. And God will just continue to just push you to new heights. You'll begin to see and seek and succeed at things you could never imagine. So I'm not sure who needed to hear this message, but I pray that this message crosses those that may need to hear it. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Whitney, also known as Wisdom Wit. Subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up button, and comment down below on the things that you had to go through and the things that you overcame. Thank you so much. Be blessed.